Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Jack Leiter.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
All right, ready to go here.
Leading off with
stepping in
the right
is the speedy Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor.
Swing
High
and a miss.
one.
Strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that one
No,
missing
that's down.
low.
Ball. Hey.
Big swing and a miss.
Man, he was
1 and 2's
really
the count.
gaudy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Hey.
It's a strike.
The shortstop,
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0
He
and
has
2.
a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Next one
Nope,
just
ball.
misses. 1 and 2 to count. And he couldn't hold tight. He's rung up on strike. 2 down, bases empty.
Batting first, the
Stepping
first
in the
baseman,
long ball
Pete
threat, Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Late with the swing there.
It's looking pretty sharp to
No
start
balls,
the ball game.
2 strikes.
Good fastball working early.
2 outs, bases empty. And a breaking ball misses outside. Pitch misses.
That's a ball.
It's 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
And that
Full
one is
count.
inside. Line drive. Carter makes the catch, and that is that. Back at Globe Life Field, and towing the slab in this one, David Peterson. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Marcus Semien, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Batting second, the
That
shortstop,
swing right there tells
Corey
me he's seeing the ball pretty well.
Seager.
He didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Check
1-0.
swing, and he held up. Peterson. He's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris. The ball's going out of the ballpark so much.
1-1.
1 down, base is empty. Check
Hit right.
swing, and he went. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2's the count.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty, and that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
Swing and a ground ball. On to first.
Out.
And Seager is set down.
Batting
Bounce
third,
base
the
is
left
empty.
fielder,
Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Langford.
One ball, no strikes.
That clips
Ah!
the corner. Pitch in the
Ball.
dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Two balls,
Definitely a
one strike.
swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2-2's the count.
Swing
He caught.
misses, struck him out. Back in Arlington,
Leading off
all
for the
set for the
Mets,
start
the
of the
designated
inning.
hitter,
Now it's
Juan
the DH, Juan Soto. Leiter back to work. And a foul ball. Leiter, 6'1" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
And now
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And
Hey!
down strikes he goes. Third of the game. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And now he steps off the rubber. That one's in there. It's 0-1. And a curve
Ball.
is down and in. No score here in the second. Next
Nope,
pitch
that's
misses
in.
inside. 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
When those
2-2.
hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next pitch is slider
ball.
that misses outside.
Full count. Hey!
2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. And a foul ball. Bouncer to Young. And the Mets go 1-2-3. And we're back.
Leading off
Into the
for the
bottom of
Rangers,
second.
the
Now here's
designated
Rangers
hitter,
DH, Adolis Garcia.
Garcia.
Missing
That's inside. That's a ball.
Ball 1. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
up.
And that one hammered back there. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Leody Taveras.
Ball.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
1-0.
Headed down the line. Taylor hustling after it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That's
Ball.
way high. 2-1. No outs. Runner on second. Got the back
two.
going too soon. It's strike 2.
2-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses.
Count's full.
And the count is filled up. That one 95 to finish him off.
Batting sixth, the third baseman,
Josh Young. Fouled off down the right side. Man at second. Swing and a miss.
Strike 2.
He was late.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right.
Really nice job of
Batting
2-strike
seventh,
hitting it.
the
in
right
that bat.
fielder.
It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need
Carter.
to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour. That's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Evan Carter in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that's in
Strike
there for
2.
a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
Big pitch right
0-2.
here. He's going to try to make a pitch. It's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Runner, he's
Here comes
going,
the
he's
pitch.
going.
Runner breaks for second.
Ball.
Ball missed.
1-2.
Stolen base, not even close.
And I came to clear this mic. Numero uno, child, whether day or night. Return to the
That's out to center field. Siri in position. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Jake Burger
Batting
will hit
eighth, the
next.
first baseman, Jake Burger.
That
Oh,
one
yeah.
finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
1 ball,
there.
1 strike.
2 aboard, 2 outs. And he hits a ground ball right side. Dave!
He's safe.
I'll expect
The catcher,
how good the
Jonah
offenses are.
Hines.
With runners on the corners. Jonah Hines.
Runner!
Stepping in. Here goes the runner. Right side. He's there. He's got it. And that is the inning.
By car, town to town, city to city, trying to reach the people and sell my CDs. This is my grind, it's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound good, maybe it
Top half of the
Leading
third
off to the
inning.
net,
Here's the
the
catcher,
catcher,
Francisco
number 4,
Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
Swinging a foul out of play. Now one
Ball.
missed.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
2.
And a count 1-2.
1-2's the count.
In the air out towards right center. Carter makes the grab, 1 away. And now it's Jose Siri. We talked about
Batting
elite
eighth, the
defensive
center
players,
fielder,
especially in the middle of the
Jose
diamond. And this
Siri.
guy is at the top of the list.
Did he
Check swing
go?
on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And you play
1-1.
behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Tap foul at the plate. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Up the middle. Simeon toss over to first. And that is the inning.
You see, it's something in my soul just don't feel right. I try to open up, but then I close tight. Cause who could understand what I feel?
As we go.
Leading up for the
last of
Rangers,
the third.
the second
Now it's
baseman,
the second baseman,
Marcus.
Marcus Simeon.
Simeon.
Liner caught it second.
Do you still?
Now it's
Now
Corey
batting,
Seager.
the shortstop,
That is a
Corey
positive sign, even though it probably doesn't
Seager.
feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in
One.
your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
That pitch started in
0-2.
ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very
Hey!
difficult. This is for a left-handed hitter to track.
Now batting, the left
The
fielder,
left fielder,
Wyatt
Wyatt Langford. He's over.
Langford.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
This guy's
No
pounding
balls,
the zone.
2
Hitters
strikes.
don't have time to think in between pitches.
And that's in the
Ball. 1-2. Two and two.
And that's
We got a full
off
count.
The inside edge. And now it's 3-2. That's a good at
Ball
bat
four,
right there.
take your
He was
base.
down early in that plate appearance.
Now
Works the walk.
batting, the designated hitter,
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers.
Garcia.
Doubled his first time up. Runner takes off. Pitches
That missed.
low.
That's a ball.
Second,
1-0.
And he easily steals the bag.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third.
Runner, he's
Runner
going.
goes again. Pitching
run!
for a strike. No save the third. It's a stolen base. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. There's a swing and a drive. That's a hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. And
They're behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by
0-2.
him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
No, that missed.
See if he continues to climb the ladder.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Alvarez to
He's
first
go.
in time. Inning over.
Wild, wild child fighting before she hit the block. Body grown, spoke grown, and it's never out of stock. Can you match it?
Back at Globe
Leading
Life
off the
Field.
net,
On to the
the right
fourth.
fielder,
Here's the
number
Mets
15,
leadoff man,
Tyrone
Taylor.
Taylor.
Swings through that one for strike one.
These hitters have been
Oh,
very
and one.
aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient.
No,
Take
that
some
missed. That's a
pitches,
ball.
See if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He's been able to
1
go
and 2's
inside
the count.
as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
That
No,
just
that's out.
misses, and the count's even at 2. Got
Hey,
him
three.
looking for the strikeout. Here's Francisco
Up next to the
Lindor.
bat,
Struck out
the
swinging
shortstop,
his first
Francisco
time.
Lindor.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
0-2.
The
1
shortstop
and 2.
takes the ball. 1 out, base is empty. That one outside.
2-2.
And the count now even up.
Strike
Swing and a
3.
miss. The velocity right past him. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1. And a ground ball to first. Berger takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the inning.
Leading off
Here's
for the Rangers,
Josh
the
Young.
third baseman, Josh Young.
And that's
Nope,
down and
ball.
away.
Well, these Rangers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple
2
of
no's
runs
the
across
count.
to score as well.
And there's
That's
the
a ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them
Take
up
your
to do
base.
more
Ball
damage
4.
later in this game. 4 pitches,
The right
that's an
fielder,
easy
number
walk, man. He
32,
could have walked me right there, dude. The last one wasn't even close.
Carter.
man at first, nobody out. Evan Carter
Hee-haw.
stepping in for the Rangers.
Ha!
I think he was sitting off speed there.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Another curveball. Now 5 strikeouts
Now
for him.
back, first
So
baseman,
digging in, Jake Berger.
Berger.
Runner, he's
Runner
going,
takes
he's
it
going.
up. Swing and a
Hoo-yah.
miss.
0-1.
Second.
The catcher, number 28, Jonah.
Runner at first with 2
Hines.
Jonah Hines stepping in for the Rangers. And there's a foul ball. Hammered, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Couple of singles back to back. Anytime you rip a
No
line
batter,
drive the
number
other way,
2,
you feel
second
really
baseman,
good about
Marcus
what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands,
Simeon.
you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Siri makes the catch, and that's the inning.
I put in work. Now watch me.
And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Mets,
Ready
the
now for the
designated
5th
hitter,
inning.
Juan
Now it's going to be
Soto.
Juan Soto. Leiter back to work.
Yeah,
Fastball for a
what?
strike. Soto.
It's
measures
0-1.
6 feet 2 inches. 26 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH.
1-1.
treatment. And now it's even up.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield, gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Next to hit, Mark Vientos. His first at bat was a strikeout. That misses.
Ball.
Ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
The offense needs
Nope.
to start showing
Ball.
some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Mets
2 and 2's the count.
still looking for their first hit in this one. And
That's
is
a ball.
downstairs. 3 and 2.
We got a full count.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's going back. Back some more. Boom goes the dynamite. He'll circle the bases, and they've got their first run. It's 2-1.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the home. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One out, base is empty. Here's Brandon Nimmo. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Base is empty and a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. Out towards left center, Langford. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's 2 down. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco
Line to right, his first time. Fought off foul. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-2.
Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. But there's no play. That's an infield single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. You don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back in Arlington, the batter will be the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 53, Tyler Zuber.
That misses.
1-0.
And that's ball one. And another
That's a ball.
That one
Ball.
misses, and it's 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
That's an out.
Flips it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Now back,
So up
left
next,
fielder,
Wyatt Langford is struck out.
Langford.
He is walked. Popped up first base side. McNeil on his horse. Puts it away for the out. In steps Adolis.
Hitting for the
Now a pinch
Rangers,
hitter coming on
number
for the
8,
Rangers. Josh Smith looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And the first
1-0.
offering is not close. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The rope into right, and that's a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good
The
about
center
that.
fielder,
Just an awesome
number
swing of the
4,
bat, quick
Lee
hands,
Hody.
and just launched the baseball.
Tom
108
Harris.
on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
In the air, right field, and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. And we're back.
Leading
All
off
right,
for
we
the
go to
Mets,
the
the second
top
baseman,
half of inning
Jeff
number 6.
McNeil.
Jeff McNeil stands in. He swings
Strike
and misses
one.
at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Oh, that got away.
That
from
hit him. Batter, take your
he's
base.
going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Leading off for the Mets, the right
So digging
fielder,
in,
number
Tyrone
15,
Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor.
That one
1-0.
got close. And that is ball 1. Line drive. Nice play.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Lindor
Hey.
swings through it for strike 1.
It really
No
looks like
balls,
these
one
hitters
strike.
have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball,
Nope,
excellent
ball.
slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Out towards right center field. Taveras sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Pete Alonso
Now
down for
batting,
the Mets.
the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
That misses.
1-0.
And that's ball 1. With the tying run on at first, we're in the top half of the 6th. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2
Now
out.
batting, the designated hitter,
And now it's Juan Soto.
Soto.
And fouled off. And the pitch. Inside.
No, that's in.
And the count even 1-1. That's down
Ball.
and in. A slider missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but
No,
you
ball.
have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something
3-1.
out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Hey!
Definitely got the hitter conscious
Count
of
is
the
full.
pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And they're all loaded
That's
up.
ball
Pitch
4.
count's
Take your
getting up
base.
there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk,
Now
but
batting,
this is the
third
point of the
baseman,
game when every
Mark
sign of wavering starts to
Vientos.
get everyone's attention.
Ball.
Vientos stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Now
Hee-haw.
1-1. So they're all loaded up.
1 ball,
with
1
2
strike.
outs. Swings
Hee-haw.
and misses. And the count
1-2. That's a ball. Outside.
way high.
Full count.
In the air, right side. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Back at Globe Life
Leading
Field.
off for
Now
the
third
Rangers,
baseman,
the
Josh
third baseman,
Young.
Josh Young.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Stretches out and hauls it in. Next up,
The right
Texas,
fielder, number
Evan Carter.
32, Evan Carter.
And he
Hey!
swings and misses at the initial offer.
0-1.
And the pitch
Ball.
is outside. Ball 1. And
2.
a swing and a miss.
1 and 2's the count.
Breaking ball.
Three.
In there. Got looking. Now 2 away.
The first baseman, number
Here's the first
21,
baseman, Jake Burger.
Burger.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a foul straight back. Outside.
That's a ball.
And it's 1-2. That one missing
2-2.
inside. Caught him looking for the K. And welcome back
Leading
to the
off for the
ballpark.
Mets,
Top
the
of
left
inning
fielder,
number 7.
number 9,
And now
Brandon
Brandon Nimmo.
Nimmo.
Pitching change here. Cold wind.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in
1-0.
these situations.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. That
Hey!
clips the inside corner for a strike. Late
Strike
that
2.
time, and it's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
That's down
Ball.
and in. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. Around first, digging for 2. Taveras returns it to the infield as the tying run is forced to stop
catcher,
at second.
Well, that was an important
Francisco
bat in this game, so
Alvarez.
great job there stepping up to the challenge. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so
Hey,
good,
ha!
and that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate.
It's 0-1.
It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at
1-1.
your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
So the tying run at second. Slice the other way and foul. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
Dang!
Got it! That's what you're looking for after the
The bat,
leadoff
the
double
center fielder,
strikeout.
Jose
And there's one away.
Siri.
And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. 0 for 2 in this one. Bunt attempt popped up. Time gets it
He's
to
out.
first. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
The batter,
Yeah, I
number
think he
1,
rushed it a
second
little
baseman,
bit, and when
Jeff
guys rush, it can be a pop-up, it
McNeil.
can be bunted right back at a position player.
Line to left.
That's a foul
and
ball.
Foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Swing
Strike
and
2.
a miss, and that's strike 2.
It might be
No
time to
balls,
choke
2
up
strikes.
a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just
Huh?
Well, that's a strikeout. And that's set for the last
Leading
half
off
of the
for the
seventh. Now
Rangers,
the catcher for the
the
Rangers,
catcher,
Jonah
Jonah
Heim.
Heim.
Outside
Ball.
low. Ball 1.
Well, these Rangers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They hit
Hiya!
7 line drives already, and even
1
though
and 1.
some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard
Hiya!
contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive
1 ball,
results.
2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
The batter,
Here
number
is
2,
Marcus Semien.
second
3
baseman,
in this
Marcus Semien.
That's a ball.
Base is empty, one away.
1-0.
Bottom of the 7th. And that
2-0.
skips into dirt.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised.
That's inside. Ball.
And that one is inside. And now 3
Heck
and 1.
3 balls, no strikes.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Count is full.
On the ground to the left.
Foul!
And that's just foul. And a payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor. And Simeon is out. 2 down, bases
The batter,
empty.
number 5.
Corey Seager
Shortstop,
stepping in for the
Corey.
Rangers. 0 for 3 with 2
Seager.
runouts and a strikeout. Close,
Ball.
but called a ball. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in.
This opportunity is once in a lifetime.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And here is Wyatt Langford. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 outs. That one misses.
Ball.
And the count is 1-1. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 outs.
Showed a willingness to
Now
drive that
batting,
pitch the
the
opposite way.
designated hitter.
Didn't get jumping. Didn't try to pull the ball, let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive
Number
base hit.
44. Austin Warren.
And now,
Runner!
Josh Smith. Runner on the go.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Safe at second. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. 2 on, 2 outs.
That's up. That's a ball.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were set.
Just
Ball.
missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated
3-1.
a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And that'll load
Nope.
the
Ball
bases.
4. Take your base.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Tavares
Yeah!
in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Liner, and this could be trouble. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in.
Guys swinging the bat right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Young,
Hey!
the batter now as he swings and misses for strike
0-1.
1. Not even
1-1.
close there. And that's ball 1.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations.
2-1.
If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Check
Hey!
swing, called strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Taylor puts it away, and the inning is over. Back in Arlington,
Leading off
and
the
now
bat,
the right
the
fielder,
right fielder,
Tyrone
number
Taylor.
15, Tyrone Taylor.
Wynn back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. Wynn, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider,
No, that's
a
out.
splitter, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Berger brings it in. And a quick out number 1. So up next for New York, Francisco Lindor. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Langford calls it in, and there's 2 away. Pete Alonso now at the plate.
Now
One
batting,
for 3.
the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Bouncer to Young. Zips it across, and that takes care of Alonso. 3rd out. And we're back. And here is Evan Carter. And that is out of play. Not
1 ball,
close
1
with
strike.
that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now 1
2 and
missed.
1.
On a bounce right side, and that one handled, and he's out
Out
on
on
the
the tag.
Jake Burger
Now batting,
stepping in
first
for the
baseman,
Rangers.
Jake Burger.
And first offering is fouled off. Swung on, belted. Nimmo running hard to get it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. Swings
Yeehaw!
and misses. And it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from.
Heck!
There was just no one there to knock it down.
Simeon in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one wrapped foul. Heim off of first with 2 away.
Hey!
Out looking.
Knock, knock on my door. Is this redemption for my soul?
We go to the
Leading
ninth.
off to the
And now the
designated
DH,
hitter,
Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Now a fly ball to right center. Taveras settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. There's 1 away. He's 2 outs
Now
away.
batting, third
Mark
baseman,
Vientos,
Mark
the next to hit. He's
Vientos.
already homered here in this one. First
Wood!
pitch swinging.
It's been tough for the offense
0
so
and
far,
1.
but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax.
Heck!
That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
0 and 2.
Good eye
No,
right
that
there.
missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th.
Strike!
The strikeout. 1 out remaining for the Mets.
The left fielder,
Brandon
number
Nimmo
9,
up now for the
Brandon
Mets.
Nimmo.
Strike
Yeehaw!
1.
Well, as good as things can be, it
No
can
balls,
be a
1
tough
strike.
day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter,
Ball.
not able to get anything going.
1 and 1.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great
Alvarez.
swing on it. Right on time, good
yeah.
balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
0 and 1.
Alvarez now in the box. Comes up
Yeah.
empty with a swing there. 1 strike away. Got
Victory!
it! That's the ball game. Light with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shump. Talk to you soon.